Hey everybody, how you doing? This is about to be a really fun video. Super excited because my taxidermy man called me and said, yo, remember that big buck you took last year in archery? And I was like, yep. He's like, we got the mount done. So we're fixing to take a little bit of a road trip. One of my boys is going to be hanging out with me today. We're going to go down there and pick it up. And I'm going to bring you guys along. But I'm going to jump in a car and head on down the highway. Let me give y'all just a quick recap of that big old buck. It's the biggest buck I've ever taken in Tennessee. It was a big crazy story because I couldn't find it. We found it the next day. I called a dog to come help me. I put 8 miles on my boots, and the deer ended up being like 140 yards from where I put an arrow in him. Yeah, but we'll give you all that recap, and then we'll go pick him up. Meet y'all down there at the taxidermist. So, in the video, the deer was walking away. Arrow went right here. So that's further than halfway back. That was not a bad shot, considering the angle. It went in there, and I don't think it came out. Let me turn you on to my homie down here. I'm gonna show you his sign right here. All right, ODMs taxidermy and deer processing. You can bring him your deer and he'll do your taxidermy. Hey, and they are the man down here. If you're in, it's a little bit further, quite a bit further for me to get to now, since we moved the spot. But hey, I'll drive across the country to pick up a deer mount. Especially as much as it costs to ship them now. But especially if you're in the Middle Tennessee area, hey, Murfreesboro, Rutherford County, Nashville, all around Middle Tennessee, come down here. See my people down here at ODMs Butchering and Taxidermy. He's the plug, okay? Is that what the kids call it these days? He's even got feeders down here. He's got blinds, and he's done 3 of my taxidermied bucks. And they do a fantastic job. Let me tell you, I'm fixing to show you this one. And this one's a big old boy. I'm super excited. But check him out. I'll actually put his Facebook page down below so y'all can follow him. But they're good people. When you bring a deer here for butchering or taxidermy, give him a shout and tell him I said what's up. Tell him old Hootie sent you. But let's get this deer. All right, so we picked up this buck from my buddy Brad. And it's awesome. But we got to drive to get done, and then yo Bobby, is that a big deer?
Yeah.
He said yeah. We had to find a spot to put it on the wall. I'll show it to you compared to some other whitetail, and we'll see how big it looks compared to some of my other mounts. But hey, if you need some taxidermy work or some butcher work done, call my buddy down here at ODMs Taxidermy. Tell them old Hootie sent you. All right, so I'm gonna skip all the nonsense and I'm just gonna show you this buck right away, and then I'm gonna show you compared to several other whitetail. But this was the first whitetail that was so heavy in the body that I couldn't pick it up myself. But here's the one we just picked up today. 1, 2, 3. Got some junk right there. That would probably measure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that might not be an inch, so it's probably more of a 9-pointer with some extra junk. But crazy big split brow tine here. Super heavy body deer. I'm pretty sure this is, I know for a fact this is my biggest scoring whitetail in Tennessee. Not sure about my biggest whitetail ever, but probably. for sure in the body wise. But I'm going to show you a couple whitetail that we've taken off the same spot. Here's one right here. This is probably a 2-year-old, maybe a 3, probably a 2-year-old. At the time, hey, I thought this was a good deer. But these came off the same spot, and you can see the difference there. Now we probably won't even take these guys right here. We let them grow. And here's another I took off the same spot. About the same size as that other one, but you can see the difference if you let them get older. This was a 6-pointer. I took this one with a 30-06. I took that other one with a crossbow. Same crossbow I took this one with. And then here's another one we took off the same spot. This is the one my boy Jackson took off the same spot with a crossbow. Remember that? So some of these deer might be related, might have the same mama, might have the same daddy. Hard to say. Now, this isn't all my whitetail, but I grabbed a few just to show you some comparisons because I think it's fun. My dog is barking. This one right here, this is a whitetail, a 10-point. I took in Texas. Oh, it's got a screw sticking out of it. But when I got this whitetail in Texas, I was like, man, that's a pretty good old deer. This was a very old deer, but you can see just the beam length and how big around the beams are. This is a much bigger deer. Even this one had more points. They're not as long and they're not as big around. But this one came from Texas. And then I got one more. The most pointed deer I've ever taken. Jackson, can you hand me that deer over there? This buck right here, 13-pointer. But even this one, the tines aren't as long and the tines aren't near as big around. Which one would y'all take, the 13-point or the 9-point?
9-point.
Hold on, Robert.
9-point.
9. 13.
Charlie said 13. So y'all think this deer right here is bigger?
Yeah.
Yeah. This one right here, I took in 2008 off of Public in Smyrna, Tennessee. Yeah, too many people moved to Nashville area and I don't hunt over there anymore. Could hunt without running into other hunters and people causing nonsense. But anyways, I'm pretty sure this one right here is my biggest scoring whitetail for Tennessee for sure, and I think of all time that I've ever taken. Took him with a crossbow. It was a pretty wild, crazy story. Couldn't find him. Then he ended up being just 140 yards away. So if you get an arrow or a bullet in a deer, don't give up. I put like 10 miles on my boots looking for this deer, and it ended up being, you know, a football field away from the stand I took him out of. But that's my Tennessee deer. The plan is this year to get 2 more bigger than him. But hey, appreciate y'all watching. Thanks for coming along with me. They did an awesome job on this mount, and I can't wait to hang them up on the wall. Appreciate y'all. We'll see you on the next one. Woo-hoo!